Welcome to Vskills YouTube channel. In this video, you will learn about the top interview questions for business communication. So, let's get started. Question number 1. What is the difference between macroculture and microculture? The answer is: macroculture comprises all the arts, beliefs and institutions such as legal, governmental, business, educational and social which characterizes an ethnic group, nation, while a narrower microculture exists within the macroculture. The microculture includes the characteristic attitudes and behavior operating within a group, an organization or a nation. Macroculture generally consists of the culture which influences the majority of the people. In the United States, macroculture reflects the traditions of Western Europe, where a microculture could be the Aboriginal community within the larger Australian community. Question number 2. What is marketing communication? The answer is: marketing communication is referred to as the efforts made by the seller to convey the message to his buyers and to accept it in retrievable form. The primary point of the communication process is persuasion such that it is totally goal-oriented, such that each of its tools consists of specific complexities and potentialities that justify managerial specialization. Question number 3. What is interruption marketing? The answer is: we can define interruption marketing as the process of promoting a product by the means of advertising, public relation and sales. Interruption marketing is not suitable every time and depends on one organization to another. It is very much sales-directed, so when an organization has limited funds to invest in advertising and wants quick results, then interruption marketing is considered as the best option. Question number 4. What is test marketing? The answer is: test marketing can be defined as the process to test the various variabilities including the elements of the product in a marketing plan. Test marketing projects the actual launching of the whole marketing program but on a limited basis. Test marketing is the last step before the product is released. Question number 5. What are the different types of marketing research? The answer is: the various marketing research are: field research, related to the research for a specific purpose; desk research, conducted for one purpose initially but gradually it is used to support another goal; exploratory research, investigates an assumption; predictive research, to predict any future occurrence; conclusive research, to derive a conclusion of a research process. Question number 6. What is a channel error? The answer is: if there is a disturbance in the phone call, and the detailing cannot be comprehended by the other person, it is called channel error. Question number 7. When can effective communication be achieved? The answer is: effective communication can only be achieved when the audience is understood, feedback is encouraged, thoughts are organized. Question number 8. What are the characteristics of communication? The answer is: the characteristics of communication are: it involves a sender and a receiver of information. It is successful when the receiver interprets the meaning in the same way as that intended by the sender. It would be verbal and nonverbal. It is unavoidable. Question number 9. Name the types of business communication theories. The answer is: there are many types of business communication theories. Some of them are: cognitive dissonance theory, communication accommodation theory, coordinated management of meaning, cultivation analysis, a cultural approach to organizations, symbolic interaction theory, dramatism theory. Question number 10. How many types of communication are there? The answer is: the types of communication include verbal communication, storytelling, crucial communication, written communication, nonverbal communication. Question number 11. What are the barriers to effective communication? The answer is: the process of communication has many barriers. The intended communique will often be disturbed and distorted, leading to a condition of misunderstanding and failure of communication. The barriers to effective communication could be of many types like language barriers, emotional barriers, organizational structure barriers, attitude barriers. Question number 12. What is curriculum vitae? The answer is: CV presents a full history of your academic credentials, so the length of the document is variable. They are used by individuals seeking fellowships, grants, postdoctoral positions, and teaching or research positions in post-secondary institutions, or high-level research positions in the industry. Graduate school applications typically request a CV, but in general, are looking for a resume that covers any publications and descriptions of research projects. Question number 13. Define cultural etiquettes. The answer is: cultural etiquette refers to the codes of behavior that rule different cultures or what's acceptable and what isn't in society. This is experienced by travelers when faced with irreconcilable cultural differences. Question number 14. Define presentation skills. The answer is: these are the skills you require in delivering effective and engaging presentations to a variety of audiences. These skills include a variety of areas such as the structure of your presentation, the design of your slides, the tone of your voice, and the body language you convey. Question number 15. Describe some of the workplace etiquette. The answer is: some of the workplace etiquette are: arrive early. Network with people outside of your cubicle. Always be willing to help out a coworker. Bring in goodies. Create a proper personal email address. Always jump at the chance to complete a new task. Dress appropriately for the office. Question number 16. What is negotiation? The answer is: negotiation is a method by which people settle differences. This is a process by which compromise or agreement is reached while avoiding argument and dispute. However, in any disagreement, individuals understandably focus to achieve the best possible outcome for their position. And the principles of fairness, seeking mutual benefit, and maintaining a relationship are the keys to a successful outcome. Question number 17. What are the various stages of negotiation? The answer is: the 5 stages of the negotiation process are: first, preparation and planning. Second, definition of ground rules. Third, clarification and justification. Fourth, bargaining and problem solving. Fifth, closure and implementation. Question number 18. Explain the types of communication styles. The answer is: every person has a unique communication style, a way in which they interact and exchange information with others. There are 4 basic communication styles. First, passive. Second, aggressive. Third, passive-aggressive. Fourth, assertive. Question number 19. Explain the wrong business etiquette that people do. The answer is: business etiquettes refer to a set of rules that govern the way people interact with one another in business, with customers, suppliers, with inside or outside bodies. However, some of the mistakes that people do include: firstly, not greeting or using a name. Secondly, leaving people waiting. Thirdly, interrupting. Next, lack of courtesy and respect. Lastly, breaking confidence. Question number 20. Explain the types of business communication. The answer is: the types of business communication include upward communication, downward communication, lateral communication, external communication. Question number 21. Define oral communication. The answer is: oral communication can be considered as communication through mouth. It includes individuals conversing with each other, be it direct conversation or telephonic conversation. Speeches, presentations, discussions are all forms of oral communication. This communication is generally recommended when the communication matter is of a temporary kind or where a direct interaction is necessary. However, face-to-face communication is significant so as for building rapport and trust. Question number 22. Define interpersonal communication. The answer is: interpersonal communication research addresses at least 6 categories of inquiry. Firstly, how humans adjust and adapt their verbal communication and nonverbal communication during face-to-face communication. Secondly, how messages are produced. Thirdly, how uncertainty influences behavior and information management strategies. Next, deceptive communication. Then, relational dialectics. Lastly, social interactions. Question number 23. Explain the types of communication networks in organizations. The answer is: types of communication networks in organizations are chain network, Y network, wheel network, circle network, all-channel network or the star network. Question number 24. What are the 7 C's of communication? The answer is: 7 C's of communication are clear, concise, concrete, correct, coherent, complete, and courteous. Question number 25. Define imaginative communication. The answer is: imaginative communication may be defined as the process using which invented situations are created and shared. Whenever people invent jokes or stories, speculate, daydream, or make believe, they are engaged in imaginative communication. People also engage in imaginative communication when they appreciate fictional messages found in books, magazines, newspapers, films, television dramas, plays, and conversations. Question number 26. Define intrapersonal communication. The answer is: intrapersonal communication requires communication with oneself. People normally communicate with themselves when they are alone in private or semi-private places. When people talk to themselves aloud in crowded, public places, others find such behavior strange. Question number 27. What do you understand by the term effective communication? The answer is: effective communication is the process using which people express feelings about things, themselves, and others. These can be expressions of positive and negative feelings about places, objects, events, policies, and ideas are called opinions. Question number 28. What are the major elements of the communication process? The answer is: 7 major elements of the communication process are: sender, ideas, encoding, communication channel, receiver, decoding, feedback. Question number 29. Define organizational communication. The answer is: this is defined as the channels and forms of communication that occur inside organizations, such as corporations, nonprofits, and governmental bodies. This includes both communications inside an organization and public-facing communications. However, individuals trained in organizational communication can work in human resources, employee training and management, public relations, marketing, communications consulting, public affairs, media management, policy and advocacy, and research and instruction, among other areas. Question number 30. Name the types of nonverbal communication. The answer is: some of the nonverbal communication or body language include facial expressions, body movement and posture, gestures, eye contact, space, and voice. For more such videos, subscribe to our channel.